So I've got a lot of requests to do a video on how I clean my guinea pig, Polly, and Peanut's CNC cage. Since their cage is past cleaning day, I was supposed to clean it yesterday, and I haven't spot cleaned or anything or fed them, as you can tell, yet today. I thought it'd be a really good time to show you guys how I clean their cage. Before I get started, I just want to let everyone know that I actually set up a P.O. box. If you guys want to send me anything like letters, drawings, pictures, anything you want, feel free to send it to that P.O. box. I will put my address down in the description of this video, and it's also on my main channel page over on the right-hand side. So feel free to send me anything you would like. If I get enough mail, I'm going to have like mail vlogs where I open and read and show the stuff on my second channel. I'll have the link to that in the description also. So if I get some mail from you guys, I will have a video showing it and like do shout outs and stuff in that video. So that is it. Now I'll just go ahead and get started on showing you how I clean my cage. So first, I just get a few of my basic supplies together. Here I have my dustpan that I use for their spot cleaning. I have these wipes that I clean the chloroplast with. I don't really like these wipes. If you're trying to clean your cage, there is a spray by Wild Harvest that I really like that I use for my hamsters. And you can also just use like a 50-50 half vinegar and half water solution, and that's really good and safe as long as you let it dry completely. So those would probably work good. These aren't the best, but I'm still going to use them. Under my fleece, I actually put potty pads. So in my 2x4 cage, it actually takes 3 whole pads, and then I cut them in half, and I use 3 halves also. And then I have an extra fleece. This is one of my new ones that I saw in a haul that you saw in one of my last hauls, so I'll be using that fleece. I have all that up. I also have their little playpen out. I know it's really, really tiny, but it goes pretty quick, and I just put like a house in there for them so they don't run around. So I just put a potty pad in the bottom of a little playpen just so I can keep an eye on them while I clean. So now I'm just going to take Polly and Peanut out of their cage. They're both in here right now. Not going to show this on camera because they do get a little scared still when I pick them up. So I'm going to go ahead and take them out of their cage, and then we'll keep going. So Polly and Peanut are in their little playpen now. I put a hide in there to make them feel safe. I don't put any other toys or anything because they don't use it. So now they're in there where I can keep an eye on them, and now I'll get to cleaning the cage. Also forgot to mention I have a big trash can in here too. So the first thing I do is just take out all the fleece, shake them out, take out all the toys and everything. And set them aside, make sure they're clean before next time. And I'll take their bowl out and I'll wash that before I put it back in. Take off their hay rack, make sure it's all empty. And take this alfalfa cube out. Okay, so now that all their toys are out, all I do is I take their litter pan and I dump this completely, and then I will wash that out. I'm not going to show it on camera just because I need 2 hands for that, but I will be back after that is washed out. So I completely dumped out their litter box. I cleaned it and I went ahead and put Aspen in it. So I'm going to go ahead and set that to the side. And now I'm going to take off all of my clips that are all around the side of my CNC cage. Okay, now I have all the clips off, so I'm going to go ahead and shake off the fleece. Since I have puppy pads under here, I just shake off all the poo and the hay right onto the puppy pads, since I just throw them away anyway. I want to make sure I get off as much as I can so I don't clog up the washing machine. Okay, so I'll just put that in my pile to be washed. And then I just fold up all these. They're pretty gross, but they do the job. Try not to get too much out. Okay, so here are all my potty pads for the week, and I just fold those up and throw them away. After that, take my broom and dustpan. There's usually a little bit of hay and stuff that falls out. I just sweep up. And after that's swept up, that's when I get my wipes out, where you could use your vinegar and water mix And I just wiped down the coroplast one time, even though it's not really dirty because the puppy pads pretty much soak up everything, but I still like to give it a quick wipe down. So after that's all wiped down, I let it dry for a little bit. Looks like it's pretty dry already, actually. Then I lay down my new layer of puppy pads. These do have stickies on the corner, and I usually stick a few of them. That way when the pigs get running really fast, they don't move them under there. So I'll just pull this off and stick it in the corner. And then I have my half sheets that I've already cut to go along the edge. Okay, so after my layer of puppy pads down, I lay my fleece. This is the first time using this fleece. Hopefully it's big enough. You want to make sure you wash and dry your fleece first so it wicks away the moisture properly when you put it in. I'm guessing this fleece is going to be a little bit small. Most of them are, but they usually work out okay. Then I just get my clips. I put one here, and then I put 3 along the sides, one at each seam to keep it up. I like to put my fleece up over the sides, that way they don't try to chew on the coroplast at all. Looks like this one actually isn't near as big as it said. It said it was 50 by 60 inches, but my other one is 50 by 60, and it is not near this small. So we're gonna try to make it work, but we'll see how it turns out. I might have to do something different. There's their new fleece when it's all the way in. It is a little bit small. I'm not sure if you can tell, but like on the sides it is going in quite a bit. Hopefully if I put like their litter box and a heavy hide at one corner, it will work okay. So now I'm gonna go ahead and put their litter box in, some new toys. I need to freshen their water bottle down there, and then I will show you the end result. Here's just a quick look at their clean cage. They have their new fleece, they have their tunnel, a few toys in the back, some cuddle items, their new toy of a ball, their litter box, their fresh hay, fresh water, and fresh food. I will give them a couple treats after I put them back in, and so I'm going to go ahead and put them back in and see how they like it. So here they are, checking out their clean cage. I'm going to go ahead and I have a citrus sea for them, which is one of their favorites. Let's go ahead and place that in there. It looks like Polly's testing out the new toy. This is their first time seeing it. So that's just a quick video on how I clean my cage. There are lots of different ways to do it. Once again, my address will be in the description below and on my channel if you guys are interested in sending me any mail. That's it for this video, and I hope you enjoyed.